Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Your Wish Fulfilled on YouTube. My name is Michelle. And yes, you can see by the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're going to be talking about how to utilize tarot readings to help you get your SP back faster. Okay, just like I did. So I know in the Law of Assumption community, it's largely frowned upon to go down the tarot reading rabbit hole, not so much from a what do they call that? A stigma? Yeah, not from a stigmatic point of view, but tarot readings can often trigger, keep us emotionally triggered and can, keep our central nervous system in a continual perpetuated feeling state of fight, flight, or freeze, right? And I understand why that is. Luckily, you're on my channel, so you know how to deal with triggers, you know how to clear away emotional charges, right? And the reason why we're going to be talking about how to use a tarot reading in order to kind of gauge where you are at in your manifestation process is because we're going to shortcut, because I always talk about on my channel how, and you may have even experienced this yourself, the experience of setting an intention, doing manifestation techniques, and as soon as you do that, something seems to happen in the 3D that is an exact opposite of what you've been manifesting, right? Let's say you've been affirming that your SP wants you and only you, and then out of nowhere, your SP goes and gets a third party, right? If you don't know why that is happening, it is because your 3D is showing you what is in your subconscious programming. Okay, Neville Goddard called it impressions. You have been subconsciously impressed with some kind of a thinking, a thought pattern or belief system that is causing the 3D to print out experiences of your SP going to get a third party or whatever it is, right? There's subconscious, there are things going on in the realm of your subconscious that could possibly be causing the delay between you and your SP, especially if you're going on months and years of not manifesting, either contact or leveling up in the connection, whatever it may be. And that is what I personally use card readings for, tarot readings, oracle card readings, however, okay, I use both. So we kind of shortcut, we take out the middleman, we delve in there and we figure out what is going on in the subconscious. What's going on? Why am I not seeing movement? Okay. And yes, a wonderful assumption to keep is that movement is always happening. All right. And sometimes there may be something going on beneath the surface that you are unaware of that is keeping your SP from actually manifesting. So that is what we are using tarot readings for. So I myself have another channel. It's a tarot card reading channel that's based completely out of Law of Assumption. Okay, I'm going to link it in the comment box, in the description box below, so check it out. And it's going to be, just a series of readings where I might update them once every week or so. How close are you to getting your SP back, right? And, you can also use pick a card readings or other tarot card readings based off of Zodiac, just to kind of gauge where you are at. Now, what this may look like, you guys, and this is why a lot of people are kind of against, using tarot readings, because yes, they can be very triggering if you are receiving information that is very challenging. Okay, for instance, but this is how you can use that information. Okay, this is how you can use that information if you are watching tarot readers who aren't doing readings from a standpoint of Law of Assumption. Okay, so let's say you're going to pick a card reading. You want to know what your SP is thinking and feeling about you, or you want to know, how they feel about your connection. Are they going to make a move soon or whatever, right? And your reading that you picked, the card reader is saying, your SP hardly ever, your SP hardly ever thinks about you. They're with a third party. They're madly in love with the third party. They prefer the third party over you. Now you can see why a lot of people would frown upon watching a tarot card reading, because for people who don't have the tools that I teach about on this channel, it would deeply, deeply trigger, right? since you do have the tools that I teach on my channel, this is how you would use that information, okay? So the tarot reader is telling you that your SP is not even thinking about you. They're with the third party and they're madly in love with the third party. How is that making you feel? What is it triggering inside of you? What thought patterns, what thoughts are being triggered as a result of hearing what you just heard? And then you take those thoughts and you take that emotional state and you take it through the releasing process. You take the emotional charges through the releasing process. The releasing process clears out that emotional charge, and then you can use various other techniques to start imprinting, thought patterns that you do want to have into your subconscious programming, into your subconscious, so that you can finally manifest whatever desire it is that you want to manifest. But in this specific instance, we're talking about your SP. Okay. So if hearing that leaves you feeling devastated, what thoughts are you thinking? I knew it. I'm not good enough. I'm not attractive enough. The reason why, SP is with the third party is because the third party is younger than me, right? You can take those thoughts and start to flip them around, okay? You can start to reframe them. Down in the description box below, I will link a video I did on how to change your self-concept. Just, there's nothing about you. There's no reason, absolutely no reason. I know you have maybe a myriad of excuses as to why you and your SP or your SP wouldn't want to be with you. Okay. None of those matter. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing needs to stand in the way between you and your SP except your own limitations. That's it. And you're putting limitations on yourself and on your SP based off of your assumptions about yourself, about your SP, and about the relationship that you have with them. Okay. So that's what we're going to use tarot readings for. Simply see them as another 3D version of feedback. Just like your SP is, 3D reality. That tarot card reading is 3D reality. It is simply you pushed out. It is reflecting back to you what you are already thinking and how you are already feeling about the situation between you and your SP that may be causing delays and or blocks. Okay, and then you can get to work on those delays and on those blocks. Okay, you guys. All right. So go ahead and check the description box below for my new tarot card reading video channel that is based out of law of assumption only. Okay, where we will look into what's going on behind the scenes that maybe you are unaware of. And of course, if something challenging may pop up, I walk you through it. I'm not just going to, I'm not going to trigger you and then not, help you, at least give you the steps to work through that trigger. Okay. Just look at that trigger as a delaying mechanism to getting what you actually want. So I'm going to help you release through that trigger so that that trigger is no longer there. Okay. All right, you guys, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure you are smashing that like button for me. Also, comment below and let me know what you thought. I'm really curious to see how people in our community are still seeing tarot card readings. It doesn't matter either way, but I'm a curious Sagittarius, so there you have it. All right, you guys, share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I'll see you guys soon.